Hello and welcome back to devlog number 3 for my new game SimSolver. My name is Jonathan Haile. I'm going to college for game design, and this is the documentation of my latest project. So, first thing I want to do today is just show you guys my tutorial level. I've got it finished up, and I want to just dive right into that right now. Alrighty, so there we have it. That is kind of it's not the intro to the game, but because I kind of have I'm gonna call it like story plans for what I want the player to experience first. It's very loose story, but that is the level that's going to be intended to teach the player what's happening. Um, so some things have changed since the last video. I've kind of worked on my breakable objects, so now the player kind of understands what they can and can't break. It's like something like this they can pick up, but there's no breakable aspect to it. It's just you can toss it around, use it as a weight, whatever you want to do. But then the items with the green, kind of like a simulation's glitching out here, will be breakable, and that's really going to help because most of the environments aren't going to look like this. It's going to be all different art styles, different assets, and then these green objects will be very clear that, hey, I can break those and there might be something behind them. So that's why I did that. There we go. I still have to work out a few things, like I don't know why it's splitting into like super small pieces. I'll probably look at that, but most objects are working. And then obviously, since the last dev vlog, I've built the entire level, but I'm gonna go in here. I've also made like a little. This is like a little. I don't know what I would call it. This teleports you back if you step on it. Originally, I wanted to have it decrease the timer every single time you stepped on this, but I couldn't quite figure that out, so I just kind of settled for like a generic. If you touch this, you get teleported back to whatever the start of the platforming section is. And I'll probably use this quite a bit going forward, just kind of add some challenge, set the player back, add a little bit of risk. So you go, no, you can't jump into it. Okay, get teleported back. So that's just like a small little obstacle. I will more than likely add more of this, like little gimmicks like that to later levels, but that's just like a quick one I did. And I'm not sure what else I want to say here. That's pretty much all I want to show you guys. Was just the tutorial and a few things added. I'm hoping you kind of get the idea of what I'm going for with this game, in like the most basic sense. And I think the tutorial does a good job of explaining things to the player. I guess we'll see. I'll have to have a few people play it and see how they like it. But that's really all for today. Going forward, I'm just going to start building my levels. I don't know how often I'm going to upload a dev vlog. I don't think I'm going to show any like more full levels like this. I think I'm just going to work on them and then maybe show you like some interesting stuff that I'm doing. But I'm not going to just flat out show any levels anymore. I think that's kind of boring because I could do a playthrough of every level, but I don't see the point of doing that. And that's really it. So I've been rambling for the past 2 minutes here. I need to be quiet.